Robin Summeretto has just released in Honkai Star Rail, and that just begs the question. Her light cone is insanely good for all the teams you could possibly put her in. So, is it absolutely necessary for her to have it or not? That is the question that we are asking today. Let us find out. Welcome back, everyone. We are here with Robin Summeretto, and as you guys can see, we have her with the Herta Shop light cone. Remember, that is S5, FYI. And then we'll be using her signature cone later. But I figured we start off with this. And then we'll be running Gil Saber as well. Quick look at her stats. We're slightly overcapped on crit rate, but that's okay. If anything, I need her to have a bit more HP because her buffing is like a little bit lower than I'd like. And honestly, her damage is pretty good, but it's the problem where she's focusing too much on damage right now as opposed to buffing, which is, you know, her role. But we'll get there. Her build's still insane regardless. We have so many good substats. Something really nice about Robin's Cone is that it'll give you speed boots, basically, to everyone on the team, which, you know, very nice for characters that are a little slower, like Gilgamesh and Saber. I do think it's more valuable to get her Eidolons before you get her signature cone, but it's still really, really nice to have. Only reason I decided to go with the cone over the Eidolon is because I had pity on the cone, but I didn't have pity on the, you know, character, because we just got her. We're going to be wasting a little bit of energy on Robin here, but it's fine. I'd rather do this. There we go. My bad, Gil. I didn't mean to skip your voice line. Start with an Heya right here. Because Saber can actually advance herself anyway, so I don't see a reason not to just do that and then rip it. One thing I've noticed so far is that this her vibe generation is very high because of the dual DPS with Gil and Saber, which is pretty insane. Something I forgot to check, actually. I don't know what speed she's at right now. She's slower than she should be because, you know, well, than she would have been if she had her cone, because it applies to her plus everyone else. Okay, so 95 and 82. So she's at 177 speed that she's at. Which I think she was at 200 speed or above once we put her cone on. At the highest amount of speed ever. I didn't give them speed boots though. Maybe I should consider that in the future, but we'll see. Point is, everyone's slower now right now because of it. I love another thing. I love her little dance animation. Well, I guess she's singing too, but very fun. Okay, we're gonna action advance Saber here. I know she is. I probably should have saved it. No, whatever. I haven't played with action advance in a while, to be honest. Sure. There's no way. I was gonna say, dog. This should be enough to wipe him off the board. Very close to it. We got our double power Excalibur coming in too, so I'm just gonna rip that off immediately. Yeah, almost 2 million, pretty nice. Her birds hit pretty hard, especially when it's AoE. I mean, I know I only hit 30k there, but it was at sub DPS damage levels. Pretty crazy. Another nice thing about Robin's Cone is that since it gives you some HP, you're able to ignore a little bit of stats. Like, you don't need as many HP stats to get up to for the higher buffs that she's giving out. See if we can find it for Yeah, I just found it. So deviated chords right here. 1862. And I think she gets a different amount depending on how much higher the character's attack is. I might be wrong. Let's see. Oh yeah, so 1581 here is different for Saber. I'm going to guess that means Gil has a higher attack than Saber does. Yeah, technically he does. So, yeah, that's pretty much what that means. Interesting though. It's like if she either gives the ally attack or crit depending on what type of scaler they are. If they scale off anything that's not attack, she gives crit damage generally. Which is very interesting. Because, you know, if they don't scale off attack, their attack stat would be pretty low, right? Just makes sense. Something interesting to note. And then I think I mentioned the speed thing already, but you guys are seeing like Saber only has 117. Saber only has 117 speed. That's not a lot. So you guys will see how much more frequently we're going. Maybe this was... No, I kind of had to put... Never mind, we're losing like 13 energy. Who cares? Who cares? 13 energy. And then we'll advance Saber so we don't have to deal with that cringe basic attack. And then we will thwip one of these to another Excalibur, and this one's double power. Should end it. That didn't end it. Never mind. Never mind. Should be good now. There's... Thank you. Thank you for that. It should be the end. Ah, yes, the Ana 1%, my favorite. Alright. We'll have Gil end it, why not? He does more damage than Saber right now anyway because of the lack of wind resistance. Well, I guess, okay, I'd be forgetting sometimes that they don't have like specific resistances. Unless I'm just completely tweaking and it's just not shown here for some reason. Regardless, it's over. Okay, so we ended with a 2-cycle here without her cone. Some of you might call that bad. I mean, yeah, I guess, but I don't know. I really need to work on my relics. I've realized how rare, like, honestly, I think it was like in the past week, I didn't really understand how important speed was, bro. Especially, okay, this is another thing. If you're wanting, like, I mean, it's pretty obvious, right? The higher your speed is, the more you act, which in turn means that, you know, you want your characters to be faster if you want to clear faster. It just makes sense. Now, one thing I'll say, I don't think Gil really needs speed because it really just depends on how many times your allies are acting. So I don't think he really needs speed. He's kind of one of the characters where his interest fluctuates so often, plus the fact that I don't think giving him speed over damage is really the move, honestly. Like, I don't think a speed boost for him is the move. I know he's a sub DPS, but I just don't think it's a good idea personally. Saber maybe, just because of the fact that she actually, you know, is really slow. She's really slow. Unless you action advance her, which, you know, doesn't happen as often as you might want, so. Anywho, let's go get her going on. So something that we should be seeing now. Her HP is a lot higher now, so that should mean that these two get higher stats. So that's one. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I completely forgot about this aspect. You recover a skill point for all allies when you pop your ult. Very nice. Let me be clear for a second so you guys can see that. And then when she enters combat, 30% action events, and then this speed thing I was talking about goes up. 20% increase to speed for all allies for 2 turns. And oh yeah, 2 turns for speed up. Man, that sucks. Well, guess what? If all goes well, it doesn't matter. Because as long as she's getting into her singing state, or fever, I guess it's called. As long as she's getting into that, after her first skill, it's active for the whole fight. The whole fight. Which is pretty easy on this team to get up to 12 vibes, especially if you use, you know, technique, like you should be. There should be a faster clear. Although maybe I should have shown something that actually has action value so we could have had an actual, you know, comparison. Again, we'll be wasting a little bit of energy, but that's okay. We're gonna advance guild like we did last time. And then we'll whip this immediately. And then I guess we'll take a look at the deviated chords. Okay, he's getting less now. Interesting. Where in the hell? Hello? Can I not read? Where is this? Oh, she hasn't attacked yet, that's why. That's why it's not there. Am I missing something with Gil right now? I feel like he should have had higher... Interesting. I'm not sure why his boost wasn't as high here. Oh, now it's up higher to 1616. Maybe it's just vibes. I'd be forgetting about some of these intricacies of the kits mid-battle sometimes. Normally I'm pretty on the mark with it, but not right now. Oh, we're also ignoring a lot of the enemy's defense, by the way, just because of the the vibes, plus our guild is E2, so pretty cool. You also note that the birds are hitting a lot harder. Like, here they go again. Yep. We're gonna do this. Don't want to deal with that stupid... Yeah, let's do this. Technically... Actually, no. Overcap. Man, Gil really needs this overcap, man. This... Oh, I hate it. Okay, Okay, there we go. Oh, you know what it was? I just figured out what it was. We didn't have the Ho-Ho amp. That's why it looks lower. I completely forgot about the Ho-Ho amp. That's why. So now you'll see that we're a lot higher. Like another 100-ish, 150 attack. Not bad. Then Saber, on the other hand, has 1800 attack. That's like a 300 attack boost compared to before? Pretty good. I'm not sure if this wipes out both of them, but it should wipe out one of them. Okay, I'm not even gonna bother wasting it. And then we got the double power Excalibur here. Should hit quite a bit harder than it did last time. Yeah, 1.8 million. What do you guys think? Compared to 1 million birds? Maybe birds are hitting a little bit harder on one target compared to last time. One thing I don't understand about Gil, bro, it shows him as going next in the turn order. That's not how it is, bruh. Maybe if he kept the interest, it would do that, but that's not how it works. I don't understand the point of that. See, like, he's all the way down here now. I don't... I'm not sure I understand the point of that. It's kind of weird. I just heard we got, yep. Probably Saber. Yeah. Yeah. We have to do this. 1 mil. Joint attack. 1.4, not bad. Yep. Damn, so close to a 0 cycle. Well, actually, I mean, if we had another Saber ult to rip off, I think we would have, but of course, that damned enhanced basic attack had to be annoying. Hold on. I just want to... She's next anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's pull him forward then. Yeah. There we go. Another thing, technically, Gil and Saber are not an amazing lineup for this fight because of the fact that they don't really consume skill points that often. So not optimal there, but... I think that's it? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, 2.9 million. One target. That's pretty strong. See, we had a whole cycle plus whatever AV it would have been. I don't know why I decided to do MOC instead. I guess it's because MOC is pretty tough and Pure Fiction not as tough. But you guys see, we saved a whole cycle. And we could have 0 cycled if they were faster. But that didn't happen. Overall, I think that Robin Summeretto with her signature cone really increases your team's effectiveness as well as her own ability to support, but honestly, she doesn't need it. As you all saw, we cleared 1 cycle faster with her cone, but that cost is better use on her Eidolons first since the Her to Shop Remembrance cone that you can pick up works pretty well for what she wants. Talking about her E1, the damage recording plays a larger role in helping your team clear faster while adding on an extra true damage multiplier to the highest health enemy. Her cone, by comparison, has nice quality of life aspects, this being more HP to scale with for your buffs, a skill point refund after her ult, self-action advance at the start of battle by 30%, and an infinite, let me say that one more time, infinite 20% speed buff for your whole team for the whole battle, assuming that you get her fever state up and running ASAP and keep it up the whole fight. It sounds like a lot compared to her Versatilon, but the only things that end up mattering in battle in any real big way are the HP boost and speed boost. Combine this with the fact that you are simply reissuing non-true damage you already dealt, and Robin becomes a hybrid of Cypher and Sunday, which is as ridiculous as it sounds. Every single cost she has is impactful, but her cone is the most replaceable, thus I will recommend the Eidolons, so E1, E2 first, then her cone. If you enjoyed seeing Robin, then please sub for some more, because there are a few more videos I think we got coming in for her. I think we got a few more. If you enjoyed those, stay tuned, and those other videos will drop pretty soon. I will see you all in the next one. Laters.